Thanks for watching KCAL News at 9. KCAL News at 10 starts right now.
Breaking news right now on KCAL News at 10. A pursuit suspect forces a freeway shutdown after telling police he has a bomb in his car.
And our Desmond Shaw is live over the 118 freeway in Porter Ranch to give us the latest right now. Des?
Pat and Susie, we're looking at the lanes of the eastbound 118 here just before Reseda, so between Tampa and Reseda. Everything shut down because of this van right here. This is where the suspect was apprehended here along the right-hand shoulder. And they claimed to LAPD's school police, they were the ones who, oddly enough, were in pursuit here. They claimed that there was a bomb there. And so, because of that, obviously for precautionary reasons, all lanes have been for more than an hour now. I want to show you what's going on up here because people are really taking matters into their own hands on the Tampa off-ramp. Folks are turning themselves around and coming back to get off of the street. Now, it looks like CHP finally getting to the scene here to try to get some traffic control around this one, but just an incredibly messy, chaotic situation. The only good news is that westbound lanes of the 118 have reopened now at this point, but eastbound, no doubt about it, they're going to be shut down for a very long time here while LAPD and CHP decide what they want to do about this. Live in SkyCal overhead, I'm Desmond Shaw. Back to you now in the studio.
All right, thank you so much for that, Des. And now for some perspective on the ground, our Joy Benedict has just arrived. She's on an overpass over the, well, we can see the 118 in the background. So Joy, tell us what you are seeing. Where are you facing right now? Is that the 118 eastbound or westbound behind you?
Yeah, this is the 118 eastbound and westbound behind me, but what you're probably looking at are the stopped cars, and that is, of course, the eastbound lanes here of the 118. We're on Wilbur Avenue. It's an overpass that's sort of in between the two exits, so there's no on or off ramp here. But over there in the distance, you can obviously see the same thing that the chopper was showing, and that is the stopped car over there. We are not getting a lot of information about what exactly started this. As we've been saying, this is an official handle by the Los Angeles Schools Police. We have made calls, we have sent emails, and they are simply not responding as to exactly what caused this chase and what started all of this. But we do know that the CHP then quickly got involved as the chase headed up here onto the 118 freeway before this individual did in fact stop right here in the middle of the freeway. And because what may or may not be in this car, as we have heard, it has been possibly a bomb threat, they decided to shut down this freeway in both directions. But just in the last 10 minutes or so ago, they did reopen the 118 lanes in the westbound directions. That means they obviously feel like it is safe for cars to be driving on that side of the road. As for folks that are on the unfortunate side, which is those heading east, they are stuck, and they are stuck for quite some distance, as you can see from high above there in the chopper. So what you're going to see now is the Department of Transportation is going to have to, with the CHP, shut down these exits a little bit further down, and they're going to have to turn all of these cars around to head the opposite direction on those eastbound lanes to try and get all of these cars out, which you actually are starting to see some of them doing right now. And I didn't get to see whether they are being led by the CHP to turn around or they're just doing that on their own, it looks like. But that is unfortunately not going to be a smart decision because it's going to lead to even more congestion a little bit further back. But hopefully it will maybe speed up the process of trying to get these vehicles off the road and get the attention of the CHP and folks, because they are pretty serious. They've been stuck here for an hour and they have quite frankly had enough of it. As you can see, they are continuing to turn around here to try and use that exit lanes. But again, that is not advised ever on a freeway. In fact, it is illegal because you are supposed to use that lane for emergency vehicles only. But so we'll see how CHP decides to handle this. Obviously, the Los Angeles Police Department also standing by, hoping to possibly get involved to try and help get some of these vehicles off the freeway. But unfortunately, these folks trying to turn around right here just may realize they're stuck only a little bit further away. So I'll go ahead and send it back to you. It is definitely a mess on the freeway. I can bet that CHP is trying to get some more resources up here as quickly as possible to manage the traffic. If they are dealing with a bomb threat situation, situation, they are going to have to get an agency that actually has a bomb department to come out here and look at this. And those types of threats can take hours to resolve. So you can imagine this scene is going to continue for quite some time. I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Joy, thank you so much for that. I want to go to the desk now. Mike Rogers at the desk with some new information for us. Mike, the 118 West is open now.
The 118 West is open. The 118 East is still closed, as we've been talking about. I want to give you a little context as to how we got here. School police is the one that started this pursuit. We do not know what that person was wanted for, why they started to do it. I do have a call out. I just called the chief on his cell phone. I'm sure he's busy dealing with stuff, but we're trying to get that answer from them. I want to point out, though, this is the second time today that LA School Police has been involved in a chase. The first one was this morning at 7 a.m. It was a threats suspect who was making threats at a Chatsworth High School. Police were never able to get that person into custody. That chase ended with the suspect getting away. So that's not far from where we're at right now. We don't know if the two are connected, but it is very coincidental, if not, that school police was involved in two different chases in one day. Why do they think this guy has a bomb? He called 911 himself, talked to a CHP dispatcher, and said, I've got a bomb in the car, I'm being chased by the police. That is how this all came to be. CHP immediately got on the phone with LAPD, who then immediately got on the phone with school police to tie that all together, and that's why we're in the situation we are. What comments the suspect made to law enforcement on the ground, we have no idea, because obviously we can't be right there, but he, at least during the portion of the chase, he called 911 and said, I've got a bomb in this car. Again, we're waiting to hear from school police on exactly why they were chasing this guy to begin with, but again, it is the second time in one day that LA school police have been involved in a chase.
And the fact that they did open the eastbound freeway, hopefully we'll get some insight into that. It might be a little less serious. I don't want to put words out there, but the fact that they did open it up, there has been some kind of development.
And back to your point earlier, or Joy's point, we're still trying to figure out whose bomb squad's going to come out here.
Right.
CHP doesn't think theirs is going to. Excuse me, so they'll probably be the sheriff's or LAPD.
Yeah, it's going to be a long night, no doubt. All right, thank you so much, Mike. And more breaking news tonight, a major backup on the